bacon burger. Ingredients. Pawn shop. Crusty cream. Bacon burger? Bacon burger. Or barn, my bad. Did you sell bacon burgers then? Can I get that second burger with no pickles? Second burger, huh? Did you order for me already? Wouldn't dream of it. This one's for Carla. Little thing can't stand pickles. Who the heck is Carla? Oh, I didn't mention, did I? She's my girlfriend, the love of my life. Why don't you order yourself something and come sit down? She'll be here any minute. I will take a bacon burger. See on my other side's free. Oh, well, fine. Can't go wrong with a good burger, can you? You know, it's not fancy, but boy do I love me some bacon barn. Quick service, you know. They don't keep you waiting on your food. Yeah, I guess so. Speaking of waiting around forever, where the heck is that woman? It's just like Carla to leave you hanging on a date while your meal goes cold. She'll probably get tied up with work again. From what she tells me, I gather her boss rides her pretty hard. By the way, when were you going to mention you had a girlfriend? I didn't think it was that big of an issue. We haven't been dating too long, and I gotta say the connection is definitely there. She's such a good and honest girl. Got a real good heart and a real pure soul. Maybe I'm speaking a little prematurely, but I think she might be the one. Look at you getting all giddy about her. That's really sweet. I can't help it. When you get the feeling gets you. Sometimes you're just sure about certain people. You know what I mean, baby boy? That gut instinct that says you're meant to be together? It's often right. More often than not, that feeling turns out to be right. In my opinion, good things happen when you follow your heart. Well, I'm happier than I've been in a long while anyhow. And Carla's got a lot to do with that, I think. Speak of the devil. Sorry I'm late, babe. Work's been killer so far today. I'm already dead tired. No problem at all, sugar. I want you to meet my friend. Carla, this is Damien. Damien, this is Carla. Pleasure to meet you, Damien. How are you enjoying Salt City so far? Mark mentioned you were from, Dubstown. Yeah, this place sure is different. I like it. It's pretty nice. I like it a lot. Seems like the city's got a bit of everything. That strip joint to the north seems pretty crazy though. It's nothing but dim light and drunken idiots. Ain't nothing good can come from wasting your time there. Just thinking of those poor girls debasing themselves for money like that breaks my heart. I can't imagine how embarrassing it must be living in that sort of double life. Right, I hear you. Enough of that for now, though. How about we eat something? So what have you... what have you two been up to lately? Well, we just got back from Stan's shop. Looks like we'll be getting the keys back before too long. You're not gambling again, are you? You know that never ends well when you're betting with that creep. No, I'm not betting against him. Damien is. I don't see how that's any better. Damien, don't tell me you really agreed to this. Afraid so. Already shook hands and everything. It's just a little race around Stan's track. What's the worst that could happen? You're kidding me, right? How does wrecking in a smoldering ball of fire sound? Mark, there's no way you're going to tell me that car's ready for a race. I thought you said it was good as gold, top-notch vehicle. Well, she is. It's just Blessed Blue might need a few little upgrades before she's in peak her condition. What kind of upgrades are we talking about? Keep in mind that we don't have a ton of money at this point, or time at this point. Well, I figure we're gonna need some new tires for starters. Stan's track isn't exactly Grand Prix material. Ha, you can say that again. What I mean is, I wouldn't do us any favors losing a wheel at some to some rogue shrapnel. Alright, where can I get those? On our budget, they're gonna have to come secondhand. You know, I bet you can convince Darren over at Big Dog Boxing Club to give you a set. He uses them for training his fighters, but membership's been a little low these days, so he'll have extras to spare. Okay, I'll go talk to Darren about tires then. Just to be sure you're ready to break a sweat, Darren doesn't let anyone leave his club with a dry shirt. What else is on the list for repairs? What isn't on the list? Hold on. Death to the evil ant we lost. Hey, what else isn't on the list? Well, the gear shift has a tendency to stick, unfortunately. There's nothing worse than being on a straightaway and getting caught in low gear. Shouldn't be too hard to fix, or if we can find some industrial cleaner and give it a good rinse. Only problem is the stuff we need is really strong. Over-the-counter stuff won't cut it, I'm afraid. Where can we get that, then? We'll need to find someone who deals with these sorts of chemicals regularly. There's a fellow, James I think his name is. Hangs out near the closed down super gas just north of the trailer park. Troubled kid, but he knows his chemistry, that's for sure. You're not talking about the Skid Row weirdo, are you? You know what he does for a living, don't you? Never pay that any mind. It's not our place to judge. Some people ain't got the luxury of choosing their path in life. No sense looking down on them for it. Hey, whatever you two want. Now, I gather he's a bit paranoid, sort to be prepared for a lot of mistrust. Alright, I'll see about paying him a visit. Is that everything, then? Well, Blessed Blue's fast, but she ain't the fastest. There's a jump in Stan's course, and unless we can get a good top speed, we might not clear it. I reckon we'll need a better transmission if we're going to win this thing. New transmission? How the heck are we going to afford that? Well, you're right, they ain't cheap. Thankfully, though, Stan's not the only gearhead in town. Oh yeah? Who's that? Another one of the folks in the trailer park, old guy named Colburn. He lives in the green trailer all alone, spends too much time by the campfire. Back in his prime, he was something of a premier mechanic, or so I've heard. Honestly, I don't know more than that, but if anyone can get us what he needs, it's him. I actually know who you're talking about. We met on the way into town. Oh, well, then I guess this will be a piece of cake. See, the plan's coming together like a real good thing. The way I see it, we'll have the keys back within a week. Alright, let me just write all this down so I can keep it straight. Car parts list. Now, it's gonna take some time to get everything ready, so don't dilly-dally on it. I know you're interested in staying here, or I know you're not interested in staying here too long. Right, we've got to get a move on eventually. Speaking of getting a move on, I'm due back at the church. Carla, you be good. Damien, I guess come and find me at the church tomorrow and we'll get started on that list. You be good, darling. You too, sweetheart. Well, I'm about finished my food. What do you say we sit outside a minute before we I've got to get back to work. Sure, lead the way. It's really nice getting to meet you, Damien. Yeah, you too. Mark talks a lot about you. I think you mean a lot to him. Oh, I've gathered that. It's kind of weird because at times with me he treasures. I was too young to remember. Right now it feels like I'm really meeting him for the first time. I'll let you in on a little secret. It feels about the same for him too. He knew you as a baby, but here he's getting to know you as a real person. I'm surprised you two are getting along as well as you are considering that. Well, he's done a lot for me so far. I mean, without him I might not make it to San Fernando in time. Yes, you mentioned you were on a strict timeline. I just don't want you pushing him around or taking advantage of his generosity, alright? I wouldn't dream of it. I know, you seem perfectly gracious. It's just that I'm just really starting to get worried about this race. I know Mark's got faith in you and his old car and everything, but it all seems so risky. I mean, what if somebody gets hurt? What if somebody gets killed? You really think that could happen? I don't know, maybe. The real question should be, is it worth the risk finding out? What other option do we have, though? We already shook on it, and I don't think there's any other way out of the city. If you've got some brilliant plan, by all means, let me know. Well, I did have one idea, but I know Mark wouldn't like it. What are you talking about? Well, Stan's always had a bit of a thing for me. He's always making comments and going on about how I'm wasted dating a preacher. Of course, I always brush him off, but he's convinced I harbor some secret desire for him. If I were to go into the shop and distract him for a while, do you think you could take care of his car? You mean mess with the engine or something? I mean cut the brakes. Stan fixed the engine with no trouble. That'd just delay the inevitable. Cutting the brakes, on the other hand, he might not notice until it's too late. You can't be serious, can you? I mean, what if he gets hurt or something? So what if he does? You'll get what you want, Mark will get his car back, and I'll have one less weirdo stalking me. Sounds like the pros outweigh the cons on this one to me. I guess you're right, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to think on this a bit. Mark would be pretty disappointed to hear how low we stooped, even if it was for the greater good. Well, luckily I don't give a damn about Stan, so I'm ready whenever you are. Just come find me when you're ready to do it, and we can go from there. I'll be hanging around Mark's trailer in the mornings, before I head off to work in the afternoons, so come see me then. Alright, I remember that. Well, I guess I better get going. Break time's over. It was good talking to you, Damien. Yeah, you too. Alright. Sleepy time. Hey! Hey there, whippersnapper. What's up, yo? I think we can win legit. Besides, I don't want to kill anybody. That'd just be mean. You're in my way, hon. Oh, am I in your way? Sorry about that, Damien. I was just feeding Trinity for Mark. Here, let me get out of your way. You're fine. Did you think about what we talked about yesterday at all? I mean, cutting Stan's brakes? Well, yeah. I won't pursue it if you don't think it's a good idea, but it's the fastest way out of this mess. I know Mark probably wouldn't approve, but I just don't want to see you get hurt behind the wheel. I don't know what you'd do if something happened to you. If anyone should be in danger, it's that sleazeball. It certainly does simplify things for us, I suppose. So what do you say? Shall we go and tip the scales in our favor or not? Well, I've got 17 days left before I've got to be in San Bernardino. And I've still got 3 parts left to go get before the car will be ready for the race too. Considering all that, maybe it's not such a crazy idea. No. Let's not do it today. I'm still not convinced the plan will work. If you change your mind, come and see me before I leave for work. You bet. Hey there, Colburn, wasn't it? Well, visit my new buddy Damien. Yeah, sure. Look, Mark mentioned you might be able to help me with some car trouble. He said you might know where to get a new transmission for an old hot rod. Transmission? Yeah, I might be able to help you, yeah. Ain't gonna be cheap though, I'll tell you that. How much is it gonna cost me? Well, that all depends on whether or not I win the lottery today. What do you say we head down to the pawn shop and see how my luck is today? What do you say? I want to spend my morning going to the pawn shop with you? Oh, jeez. No, maybe later. I really don't have time for that, any of that right now. Maybe we can go later. I just want to talk about these car parts right now. Just like young folks try to take advantage of this old folk. Look, you ain't got nothing for me unless you spend some time helping me at the shop. Come back when you're ready to behave. I promised the person who's letting me hole up at his house that I'd meet him at the church. I think that counts. The most loyal friend a person could ever have. Rest in peace, old boy. That's sad. I'm sad. How's the gear hunting going? Wow. We're gonna get this old racer fixed or what? I still need to get the tires from Darren at the boxing club. I haven't got the cleaning supplies from James, or that James got at the old gas station yet. I've still got to talk to Caliber about the transmission. He lives in the green trailer, right? You got it. You can go see Stan about setting this bet whenever you're ready. I'd advise against until we get everything, though. I want to make sure we got our best chance at winning. Oh, okay. Alright, Caliber. We'll go with you first. I just need to know how much it's going to cost me. How much money do I got? $162 to my name. What's it, young one? Come back to help Corbin at the shop yet? Yeah, let's go. You can go right now if you like. Alright, just give me a minute to change the mob block and shoes. Alright, let's go. Get it going to the pawn shop. You lead the way. Not walk to the pawn shop on your own? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, just wondering. So, why are we here again? Well, I'm hard up for cash, and that dopey fool Barry's been on my case for too long about trailer fees. If I don't get him paid today, we're gonna have a slew of problems on my hand. Huh, you mean you'll kick you out of the trailer park? Wouldn't put it past him, to be honest with you. Sounds familiar. Don't think I'm talking bad about the man, though. He's an alright fellow. Deserves to be paid for the service I take, so he's hoping I have some luck today. I don't trust my own fates right now, so you take this. Go to the machine and get me a 10-pack of cards and see if we win anything. I'm gonna go talk to Slick about pawning some things. You want me to scratch your cards for you? Might as well. I know I'll lose it for sure if I do it. You should bring me back the winning tickets so I can cash them myself. I want to use my Seniors Pawn Plus card to earn the bonus rewards. If I redeem another 3 winning tickets, they'll send me vouchers for a buffet dinner. Alright then, I'll scratch the cards and bring you the winners. Poop, I never win. Hey, a winner! Nothing. Nothing. Hey, another winner! 2 winners ain't bad. 3 winners! Not bad. 4 4 winners. That's not bad at all. I wonder how much I won. Lucky bastard. Nice. Hey, you finished my scratch cards yet or what? Yeah, I'm done. Alright, how many were winners? 4. Buffet dinner, here I come. Yeah! Now if you'll excuse me, Damien, we're in the middle of some business. Listen here, Schlick, don't put such a be a stingy price Nazi. Give me a fair deal and we can both walk away happy. Look, I told you already, I don't get too many customers looking for historic pieces these days. The offer I made is as good as it's gonna get. I'm telling you, there aren't too many of these uniforms left. Not ones that are actually worn in the camps, at least. Which makes it all the tackier to sell, don't you think? Look, I don't care how authentic your stuff is. I'm going to have a hell of a time selling anything in this economy. Take it or leave it, that's my final offer. Fine, just do it. It's a deal. Give me a minute, I'll go ring it all up. What was that all about? Well, I told you I need some money, didn't I? Sometimes we gotta let go of things from our past to move forward. Anyway, it's just stuff and don't worry your head about it. Isn't there any other way to make the cash you need? I wish, but I'm too old for any real work. Pawning stuff and gambling is about all I can do now. Anything ain't so bad though. Life's a bit of a gamble on its own anyway. Tell me about it. My life's riding on a bit of a wager now too. Mark and I have managed to get ourselves into a car race over this whole car of his. And that Stan guy at the scrapyard says he can beat him. The car's ours. Only, problem is that if I don't win, I might never get out of this town. I take it getting out of here is something important to you then? Definitely. I gotta get a move on to San Fernando. Oh, and why is that? Someone's waiting out there for me. I think things might work out for me after all. Alright, here's your money. I don't want to hear any complaining when you come in here looking to get it back and if I happen to sell it. No problems with that at all, I promise. But I do have a proposition for you, Slicky boy. Oh yeah, what's that? This fine young man's just informed me that Stan's finally gonna get some use out of that new car racetrack. In fact, he's gonna be the one racing on it. So what are you getting at? All that means is I'll am in here pawning stuff just like you after Stan wipes the floor with them. You certain, are ya? Well, how about we make a little wager then? You suggesting a bet on the race? You've got my attention. If Stan loses, I get my stuff back, no questions asked. And if he wins, well, then I give you your cash back. Seems fair to me. Alright, you crazy old bastard, you got a deal. You'd best not go blowing all that money, cause I make sure to collect all my debts. Oh, don't you worry about that. See you around, Slick. Alright, let's get out of here. I can't talk to him. Okay. Let's get home. Alright, so now he has investments in me and will want me to win. Ain't this gonna be a kick in the pants? Nothing better than taking other people's money from them. I hate to tell you but there's no guarantee we're gonna win. Oh, nonsense. You said so yourself. You got someone waiting on you. If I know one thing, it's that people don't fail when there's love on the line. Well, considering we're still in need of a new transmission for the car, we still might. Unless I can get the car all fixed and tuned up, there's not a chance in hell we'll win. Is that all you need? Hell, I got a spare sitting in storage I could loan you. It'd be a huge help. I'll have it sent over to the shop. You and Mark take care of it from there. Just do me a favor and make sure y'all win that race. We'll do our best. I am awesome. Think I can get something else? I'll work on the tires later. I'm going to talk to James first. Buzz off. It's too late for dealing today. I've got a date coming here soon, so come and see me in the morning and I'll get you squared. Alright, fair enough. Well, if I can't do anything... I guess I could go work at the strip club. Okay. I don't care about defeating Vladimir. I guess I can't get in here though. Maybe I'll try back in the morning. Well, let's go see what the strip club has to offer. Hopefully I can make a little bit of cash. I'm sure I'll need it. Look, what do you stand? This place seems extravagant, though. Looks like the manager's office is locked up tight. Well, maybe working here is not an option. Really? So ridiculous. Alright, I'm gonna go see if Stan gets somebody to work for him. This is how uncool Stan is. Somebody'd rather work in a strip joint. Been watching you guys fix up that junker. You're doing it all wrong. Alright, that's one down, two to go. Good job, baby boy. Alright, so what's left to get down for it's good race. Some tires. Oh, the sticky gear shift. We're gonna have this baby right as rain in no time. Hey, you mind if I ask you something? Sure. It's for my own sake, and I don't mean nothing by it. Okay. I just want to know, what do you believe in? Believe in? I mean, the big picture stuff, you know? You skipped out on coming to church and whatnot, so I got curious. What's a person like you believe in, anyway? I believe in myself. I guess above everything, I believe in myself. Makes it sound a little narcissistic, but it's all I can really believe in. Because in the end, the only person you can count on is yourself. I reckon, therefore I is. I heard that one before. I know what you're talking about. It's just, I know that I'm the one thing I can be certain of, so that's where I put my faith. Well, let me ask you this then. Why do you have to be certain of something to believe in it? For me, a big part of faith is knowing I can't prove something is real, but still accepting it. Why do I believe in what I know to be certain? It's rational. Honestly, it's the only rational thing to do. Having faith in the known is the only thing that makes sense at the end of the day. Sounds like a bit of a cop-out to me. I mean, it's a heck of a lot easier believing in something you know is real instead of something you hope is. That difficulty is what makes it all worthwhile. The struggle makes it real. Anyway, it's just a question is all. I got a curious mind for what sort of person you turned into without me. Can't say I'm disappointed yet. Come on, let's get out of here before that fathead Stan comes over and starts harassing us. Okay. I don't know, that's just how I feel, I guess. Calm down. Maybe it is. Look at me, I'm gonna get all this done in 3 days. Like a boss. Alright, you just chill there, buddy. Yep. I do like how the decisions you make in like your dreams have kind of set in motion what's going on. Like deciding to go and writing the paper.